up, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go? Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Paul Goldschmidt now. That one's in there. That's strike one. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This guy with light tower power. And there's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. See you later. He crushes that one to center field. And the Astros jump in front. It's 3-0. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Inside, ball backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Ashcraft, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got it. That ends the frame. Back here in Atlanta, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Troy Melton. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Elly De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake McCarthy. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that chops in for a strike. That one is hammered right field. Gone! He shoots one out to right. And they inch closer. It's 3-1. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Nice grab. The tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson.
No 0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Michael Hellman. Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt. Strike 1. That's a strike. 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Olson steps on the bag. 1 out in the second. So up next, Jared Triolo.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That misses the zone. Inside. Ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hard hit right side. Two up, two down in the top of the second. Two outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
This one in the air, center field. Harris in position, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Drake Baldwin. The next to hit takes low for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Josh Young now at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, right field. Tucker under it. And there's one down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Hey! Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now here is Jordan Beck. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Elly De La Cruz digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball. That pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses there, and a full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect. Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Jake McCarthy will hit next. In the air to left center. Hellman moving under this one. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-3. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. 2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Strike two. Swing, and he popped it up. Altuve gets under it, and that will end the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve.
Ball one.
And that one almost got him. The 2-1. That one missing inside. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. He was late there, strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. The throw into second. Tag, save in second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Man at second. That one misses.
Outside.
3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Goldie steps into the box. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope. Outside.
And another ball. Outside low. Ball three. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Astros,
Air Jordan steps in to take his hat. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Trout. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Got him swinging for the K. Set for the bottom of the third. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A massive home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Nope. That's inside.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fastball for a strike. And that's off
inside,
the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later,
Oh, that's off
they're going to have
the plate.
to go to the bullpen.
The 3-1. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for him. You'll take that any.
New pitcher on now, Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate, Drake Baldwin. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. High fly ball, right field. Tucker settles under this one. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Diaz goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one in the air right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 up, 1 down. So next up for Houston, Michael Hellman.
Yeah.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Jared Triolo, the next to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Hey.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Hellman headed for the plate, and now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now Tyler Fitzgerald, and fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And takes low for ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Out to short, Fitzgerald. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Jordan Beck next up for the Braves. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker under it. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz. Man at first, one away.
Ball 1.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. Got him looking. 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball inside.
Harris leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Save. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that.
Carmen Mlodzinski taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Off the plate, ball one.
Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. King Tuck goes down on strikes. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's in.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one is absolutely belted. Long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mike Trout. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Chris Martin into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Late with the swing there. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. One down. Yainer Diaz now at the plate.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna on the run. And he misses it. It drops in. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out. So digging in, Jared Triolo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's in.
Late with the swing there. swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Ball, that's outside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fastball is outside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Drake Baldwin. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. There's one. And that's a double play. Wow. Here's Josh Young. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. In there for strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit into center field. Olson comes in to score. A big 2-out hit and the game is tied. In with a double and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel. To it. Nice extension.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Anthony Banda.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Harris up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
The 0-2.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve getting ready to hit.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Up the middle, Albies. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Astros.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. Jacob Latz on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Fought off foul. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2 stays alive. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Got him swinging. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch kicks away. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk.
Ball,
I can
inside.
do it, but I think he can.
The 3-1. And that is out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Ryan Zefferjon gets the ball now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. Back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
For the Braves, left fielder.
Digging in, Jake McCarthy. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. back at Truist Park. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. To the right side, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Astros.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Will Vest. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Fouled off down the right side.
That's out.
Inside.
No, inside.
2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
De La Cruz over to Albies, and that's all they'll get.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Puts a bunt down. Fires over
He's
to
out.
first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across. Jared Triolo digs in now. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Diaz around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get him settled. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball in.
Fitzgerald stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The 1-1 is fouled off. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 11-7. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Pitching change here, Kodai Senga. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hey!
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. This one popped up. Olsen settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that.
Back in the flow. I'm ready for real. We really the squad.
Bottom of the seventh. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And ball
That's
one.
inside.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
This one in the air, center field. Trout under it. And there's one down. Here is Matt Olson. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Zephyr John, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Now fly ball to right center. Trout settles under it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, ready to begin the 8th. Kyle Tucker now at the plate.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dietrich Enns.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Laced into left. That's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. That one found hard the other way. The 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. And there's a foul ball. Two on, one out.
Ball.
In the air, right side. Acuna coming on. Makes the catch for the second out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a big swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And next for Atlanta, Josh Young.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 down. And now the DH, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to center. Trout under this one. And the inning is over.
Pull up in a, don't know what to do. Hop up on the fresh.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Michael Hellman getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next to hit, Jared Triolo. Runner on the goal. Throw,
No,
save. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Hit on the ground softly to short. De La Cruz. There's one.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And next to hit for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings through that one for strike 1. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Fastball is outside. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Elly De La Cruz. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's
Ball.
down and in. A slider missed. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy. A dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw.
Got him.
Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Now
That's a
one
ball.
miss. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Aim to score from third. It's 11-8. So they're down to their final out. Matt Olson up to the plate. And a foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the
Ball
dugout.
that's outside.
That's
Ball,
off the
that's
inside
inside.
corner. And that's ball 2. Foul ball there. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen.
If it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't enough.